At the eastern end of the Mediterranean, facing towards the west, and looking out on the Levantine Sea, or Sea of the Rising Sun, was a scanty but fortunately situated tract, which the Greeks and Romans knew as Phoenicia, or the region of the palms. Between 1550 and 300 BC, there once was an ancient civilization nestled comfortably in the Middle East, known as the Phoenicians. Fortunately, most of their accomplishments have not gone unnoticed throughout history. The reason why I've chosen the Phoenicians as my topic is because they are my ancestors and I've always been interested in what they've accomplished. Allow me to show you what I mean. Have you ever wondered what ancient people ate on a day-to-day basis? I sure have, and through my research I've discovered that the Phoenicians have created cereal? You heard right. Although the cereal they referred to isn't the same as it is today, the concept still applies. The Bible refers to cereal consumption in Phoenicia and nearby regions. Barley and wheat were traded between Israel and the Phoenician city of Tyre during the reign of Solomon. Cereals were either eaten boiled, or very often in the form of flat cakes or bread of various kinds. If you are familiar with man-made colors, then you may have heard of Egyptian blue or Chinese purple. But what about Phoenician purple? The dye, ranging from pink to crimson to deep purple, came from a small shellfish called the murex. These marine snails grew plentifully on the coast, but it took a great many of them, and a long, complicated process to produce much dye. Therefore, the dye was very costly, which made it seem all the more desirable to kings and nobles. Furthermore, it never faded. To this day, purple is regarded as a royal color, harking back to the glorious Phoenician dye. Amongst many other things, the Phoenicians were known for their maritime prestige. They were also known for being masters of the sea. The Phoenicians were shipbuilders and traders whose roots took them to nations that all spoke different languages and used incompatible writing systems. Needing a way to track all of their transactions, the Phoenicians came up with a systemized way to break the words into sounds and record those sounds using symbols. In other words, the Phoenicians were the first to develop a fully functioning alphabet. So the next time you say your ABCs, you can thank the Phoenicians for that. You're welcome. From mastering the sea, to creating the alphabet, to inventing cereal and Phoenician purple, nothing seemed out of reach for the Phoenicians. In addition to the improved tools and weapons, thanks to the invention of iron, Phoenician artisans continued to produce excellent work. Far and wide, east and west, customers were eager to have items made in Phoenicia. To conclude this presentation, I'd like to show you some of the fine artworks produced by my ancestors. I hope you've learned a thing or two from watching this video. Thank you again for tuning in, and remember, stay classy.